did this recruiter or HR professional find interesting? I'm sure you already know. Expertise in a particular field, specialized education options, prolonged success in one's chosen field. Who isn't unsure? Well, this time around, put yourself in the interviewer's shoe and review your CV. One thing that would be helpful to know is whether it gives any idea of what the company's employees require. Though accomplishments aren't directly requested in most job descriptions, the words used to describe the role often provide hints as to what the hiring manager is looking for. Ask any recruiter and they'll have a hard time describing the role's action verbs. If you want to know how essential groupings of keywords are for finding the correct occupations for people, you can bet that they exist. Active preparation is one of the most critical things you can do to guarantee a successful interview performance. A well prepared interview gives the interviewer a better idea of who you are and what you want out of your career. To assist you be ready to review the resume, here are a few pointers. The first step in reviewing a CV is to familiarize yourself with the procedure. To start, you need to have a 5-minute speech prepared for every line or bullet points on your CV. As you work on it, don't assume you will have enough material to talk about. To ensure that your resume's bullet points accurately reflect your knowledge and experience, it's helpful to write them down. In terms of duration, interviewer disposition, and discussion ferocity, it is hard to foretell how a real interview would go. Interviews may begin to hone in on a specific topic or issue after the first few of questions have been asked. The interviewer is eager to delve further into the topic. Then, in order to have a thorough conversation, you need to have equally good answers to all of the questions, preferably with additional facts or statistics. In this approach, you can engage in a fruitful conversation and persuade people more effectively. Things that are really ancient should not be treated with any less respect either. If you have them on your resume, you should always keep in mind that they are just as vital as your most recent ones. Interviewers are fickle, so you can't predict which ones they will want to get into further. There it is on your resume, and it's important even though it's been 10 years. Results are best expressed in terms of reportable figures, and employers do want to see individuals with a track record of success. Do you have any idea of the total number of employees you are responsible for? Did you manage to boost sales or efficiency by a specific percentage? What was the budget like and how did you manage it? The hiring manager must have been captivated by the numbers you listed on your resume, leading them to invite you for an interview to delve deeper into your accomplishments. You must commit those numbers to memory because of this. Even a small slip up can have a devastating effect on your reputation. Therefore, make sure that your subconscious mind has all the numbers from your CV programmed into it. In order to wow the interviewer, review the job descriptions and highlight the three most relevant aspects of your CV that are related to the job description. As you work to put together a job description, you may find yourself thinking about how important the job is, how it fits in with others, and what skills the ideal candidate should have. In a normal job description, you will see a list of requirements for education, training, and abilities. It will outline the tasks and obligations of the position. When a job description is complete, it can be used as a starting point for the interview process, for new hire orientation, and for performance reviews. You should do better with a detailed job description. Gaining an understanding of it will likely help you determine the organization's priorities. Being prepared for the interview gives you a leg up in terms of knowing what the hiring manager is seeking. Determine the three most critical aspects, then build your content around them. If you can demonstrate to a potential employer that you can accomplish the job they are advertising, they will have no choice but to hire you. Core values, mission statements, and culture are just a few of the concepts that have entered the vernacular of contemporary business. So, what exactly are the fundamental principles held by the organization? What gives them their significance? The vision, the culture, and the values of the organization are all shaped by the core values. They embody the core values, beliefs, and principles of the organization. Business decision making is aided by core values. If you want to make sure your product is of high enough quality that you're willing to stand behind it, then you can't tolerate products that don't meet your requirements. Consumers and prospective consumers learn the company's purpose and identify through its core principles. Nowadays, core values are used primarily as a means of recruitment and employee retention. Employers today are looking for candidates that share these values as much as possible. Therefore, you can benefit from knowing the company's fundamental principles. Consider this: Amazon has several leadership principles. Tailoring a few instances from your CV to align with these principles will make you stand out as a top candidate by demonstrating that you understand and share their key beliefs. Plus, what business wouldn't benefit from having an employee who can bring the same set of values to the table? Before an interview, go over your CV and make note of any gaps in employment or schooling that can raise red flags. When asked questions like these, be prepared to explain yourself. When answering these types of questions, you want to come out as confident and avoid using filler words like etc. This could lead the interviewer to suspect that you are not telling the truth, or worse, that you are confused. Having clear and assured responses prepared for such likely objections or questions is hence crucial. How exactly are you planning to accomplish this? You really should put it down on paper because I have been repeating it. You need to study it, practice it, and get ready for it. In our questions and answers, I have gone into this topic thoroughly.